Today we are going to show you how to don the negative pressure suspension socket, and we have Don here today to show us how he does it, and I will just go along and tell you what he's doing with each step. So first he's going to apply ointment, and any ointment would be fine, like A&D or Desitin. We like to use the ointment from CVS. It's less expensive and it has the right consistency. So he likes to put a little bit more up inside the back of his leg and his groin area, and then quite a bit on the bottom of his residual limb. Then he's going to take his silicone liner that is custom made for him. He's going to spray the inside of the liner with alcohol. It's actually inside out. We've inverted it so that he can roll it on. There is a nipple on the top, bottom, front of the liner that he's going to line up with the top of his residual limb. So first he's going to spray it with alcohol so that it rolls on easily. And he's getting plenty of alcohol in there so that he knows that he can get it to roll really quite easily. Then he pours out the extra alcohol. That's one step that he just has devised himself. Now he's going to roll it on from the tip of his residual. He starts and then he rolls it all the way up so that it seats down properly, and then he wants to make sure he gets all of the air out and dry the liner. Now his next step is he's going to put a sock on. The sock actually acts as a wick for the vacuum, so that when we pull vacuum, we have a nice seal. We have to make sure that the liner and the sock are both below the sleeve. And that the sock is actually below the liner. So he's got that on properly. And his next step, he's going to take the inner socket of the double wall and he's going to line it up properly. And he has a special way he likes to do it. He likes to get his He likes to line up the highest point of his liner with the highest point of his inner socket. Once he sees that he has those two aligned and that his leg is in the position that it will be once he stands up, he goes ahead and he gets that sleeve rolled up, making sure that he's got it seated down properly, that it's smooth all the way around. And now his next process will be to get the outer wall on. And once again, he's going to look inside and make sure that he's lined up where his connection will go from his inner to his outer wall. And then once he has that secure, he's going to take his pin, his locking pin, and place it into the double at both walls so that he has a secure fit. And then he's going to go ahead and stand up, and he's going to use a pump to pull vacuum on his socket. This is actually an automotive device that they use for bleeding brakes, so you can get it at any store, any automotive store. And then he pulls the vacuum, pulling air out, just to make sure that he's even more intimate with his liner, his socket, his sleeve, and his outer liner. his outer socket. Sorry. And how does that feel, Don?
Great. Perfect.